Morning. I'm Pete. And today we're catching the train from York to Newcastle. I'm walking to the station now. I'm actually a research student in Newcastle, at Newcastle University. But with the pandemic, I've been living in York temporarily. But every once in a while, I have to go into the office. And today is one of those days. So I thought it would be good to show you the British train system and how it works to catch a train in the UK. So that's the topic of today's video. It's currently 7:38 a.m. and my train is at 7 minutes past 8. I set off in good time so I would have lots of time to film this. I didn't want to be in a rush. This is a really fancy hotel, the Grand. Newcastle is about 1 hour away from here. So we should arrive shortly after 9 a.m. Of course, today we're catching a national train as opposed to a local train, like the London Underground, for example. Newcastle also has its own underground system, which I'll talk about a bit later. The most popular way to book a train in the UK is with an app called the Trainline. This is what it looks like. This is my ticket for today and my return. It allows you to compare all the different train companies. So it's a lot more convenient than booking directly from a particular train company. In addition, I think you can also save money. When you're collecting your tickets, you have two options. You can either get a code which you have to enter at the station, and then the ticket will print out. But most people these days just use a mobile ticket, which is a lot more convenient, provided that your phone doesn't run out of charge. But you can charge your phone on the train, or if you're really concerned, you can print off your tickets before you leave. I think they will also post you your tickets in advance if you choose that option. Anyway, we've nearly arrived. Yesterday, England knocked Germany out of the Euros, 2-0. So the nation's in a good mood this morning. Can you see my train? The 807 to Newcastle from platform 11. Doesn't leave for another 20 minutes. Good morning. Just this, please.
Thank you. 99, please.
With card, thanks.
Entrance is the other side, please, madam. Thank you. So that's madam.
Thank you very much.
Can we just stand back so I take this gentleman out? Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Platform 11.
Platform 11 for the 0756 Northern service to Burnley Park via Harrogate, Hoyland, Hoppleton, Hamilton, Campbell, Knaresborough, Starbeck, Harrogate, Hornby Park, Panel, Wheaton, Horsforth, Headingley and Burnley Park. This train has 3 coaches. Platform 5
train before mine on the same platform.
Via Manchester Victoria, Holyrood Leeds, Dewsbury, Huddersfield, Manchester Victoria, Newton the Willows, Lee Green and Liverpool Lime Street. This train has 5 coaches. First class accommodation is at the rear of the train. Platform 5 from the 0750 Transpennine Express service to Liverpool Lime Street via Manchester Victoria. The train at platform 11 is the 0807 Transpennine Express service to
This is York. This is a Transpennine Express service to Newcastle. The next stop for this service will be Northallerton. Welcome to this Transpennine Express service to Newcastle. This service will be calling at Northallerton, Darlington, Durham, Chester Street, and Newcastle. The next stop
Just a minute.
will be Northallerton.
For your safety and security,
Thank you.
all of them is
Thank you very much. Cheers.
keep your belongings with you or encourage travel. If you notice anything suspicious, please speak to a member of staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016. If you see it, say it and we'll sort it.
How did you find that? What do you think of the British train system? And welcome to Newcastle. I'm going to catch the underground to the office today, but before then, I'm going to go to one of my favourite coffee shops, which is called Pink Lane Coffee, just down that street there. Hello, can I have a flat white to sit in, please?
Yeah, anything else for you?
That's all, thanks.
280, please.
With card, thank you.
Do you have the NHS track and trace on your phone?
Yeah, that's fine, yeah. Where?
It's on the menu at the table. Grab a
Okay,
seat,
no
I'll
problem.
bring this over for you.
Thanks very much. Brilliant, thank you very much. Cheers.
Enjoy.
Thank you, that was great. Newcastle has quite a good underground system. Obviously nothing on the scale of London, but then Newcastle's a lot smaller than London. It connects the city with the suburbs and to the coast. And you can even go to Sunderland as well. Whenever you see that yellow M, that means there's a metro station. The journey I'm taking today is only 2 stops. Ordinarily I would walk it, but considering the topic of this video is on trains, I thought I might as well take it today.
underground trains will run between Wallsend and Tynemouth to allow for overhead line work. A replacement bus service will be running. See station posters or visit nexus.org.uk for more details.
Zone A just covers Newcastle city centre, which is where we're going today. Adult. And if you buy a day saver, you can use the train as much as you like today. So I'll buy that. For £3.30. This price has gone up a lot since I last used the Metro.
2 is for airport.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. That was very efficient. I'm now almost at the office. Just a short walk. Newcastle University. It's just over there. The first train I caught was on the London to Edinburgh line. It's one of the best lines in the UK. The East Coast Main Line it's called. Other good lines are the London to Glasgow, the West Coast Main Line I believe. Although the English invented the railway, our trains now are lagging quite a lot behind other countries, such as France or Japan. Although no one will ever be able to compete with how the Japanese do railways. I've now arrived at Newcastle University. It's a very beautiful campus. If you're looking for somewhere to study in England, I'd highly recommend here. I've been here for 5 years now. It's now the end of the day. I got the metro back down to the main train station, But before I go back home to York, I'm meeting my friend in a pub. And fittingly, since this video is about trains, the pub that we're meeting in is built into the railway arch. You might be able to see it just ahead. It's called the Split Chimp. Can you see it? That's where I'm meeting my friend. And you can see Newcastle Castle in the background. I.e., when that castle was built, it was called the New Castle, and that's why the city has its name. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next one.